I think something that is really important that I notice people forget to do is to prepare a strong opening and a strong closing. And actually, I guess you could apply this to networking.
You could apply that to a lot of things,
of course,
yes.
Of course. I think that a lot of people walk in to their presentation and they do one of two things. They start off by giving a long, lengthy bio of themselves. And they go on and on about stuff that, again, the audience really doesn't care about, because the audience, they care about themselves. What am I going to get out of this? What's the benefit to me? Your whole history and how many kids and cats you have, they just don't care about that, right? Your introducer can give that information, but once you start, don't talk about yourself. So a strong opening, I said one of two things. So one thing people do is that, where they go on and on and on. Another thing people do is they stand up and they don't know how to begin because they're uncomfortable and they didn't prepare. So they start off by apologizing, by saying something like, I'm really sorry, I'm not that well prepared today, or I blah, blah, blah.
Are they really?
I'm really sorry. I have a little, I have a little tickle in my throat. I have a cold. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be at my best. So they immediately start by trying to get the sympathy of the audience, thinking that if I don't do very well, they'll take pity on me. But again, the audience doesn't care about that. They only care about themselves and what they're going to get. So already you've, number one, given them something to look for, some flaw. Oh, no, they're not prepared. Great. Or they start thinking, why am I even here? If that person couldn't bother to prepare for me, why should I listen? You're already setting up this sort of adversarial relationship with the audience. So you don't walk in and start talking about yourself for 5 minutes. You don't walk in and start apologizing how terrible you are and how you're not prepared. You start off with something that's going to get their attention immediately. And that can be a story, or it can be a really powerful quote. It can be some really shocking or surprising statistic. Or it can be something like a question or a quiz that gets the audience involved. And basically what you're trying to do is get them involved emotionally from the beginning so that they want to hear more. They want to know what more you have to share with them.